Hey guys, Ross Bridgeford here from Live Energized, rossbridgeford.com. I'm here with a very impromptu Facebook Live today. I was literally not intending to do this morning, but I'm here on the beach, going for a walk, thinking about the one thing that's more acidic than any food or drink you can imagine. The one thing that's going to suck your energy and your health more than any food or drink. And I was thinking about that one thing because of this very location, and that one thing is stress. Stress is more acid forming to your body than any food or drink you can imagine. I really want you guys to take this one on board because it's something we don't think about that often. It's something we don't give enough credit to. We see stress as some sort of, I guess, because it's an emotion, we see it as something that's esoteric that we've got no control over. But the stress response in your body is a physical response, and it is something that you can't prevent. You can't prevent stressful events from happening in your life, but you can manage your response to stress, and you can protect your body from the ravages of stress. Listen, when your body is stressed, you are producing a hormone called cortisol, and when your body produces too much cortisol, it's putting you in that fight or flight response. It's stressing the other areas of your endocrine system, which is your system and glands of your that regulate your hormones. It stresses your kidneys. Your kidneys produce renin, which is part of your adrenal function to produce and regulate and manage the amount of cortisol in your body. There's two little facts I want to give you about cortisol that are going to help to kind of, I guess, bring this together and make it make sense as a physical reaction, as something that you can respond to and you can work towards lowering. Number one, the production or the overproduction of cortisol in your body is one of the primary triggers of acidosis in your body. When there's too much, when you've got chronically elevated cortisol levels in your body, it brings the pH of your blood down. And we've talked on previous videos about how your body will work so hard to regulate your pH back up. Your body will not get too acidic. It won't let your body get into an acidic state. Your body will drop everything, and it will sacrifice all of the other areas of your health long term to regulate your pH back up to around that 7.365. And when it's doing that, in that journey is when the damage happens. And cortisol is basically, elevated cortisol will trigger an acidosis response in your body. That's number one. Number two is that chronically elevated cortisol is probably the most powerful and well-known precursor to many cancers. This is something we can keep on top of. Honestly, people see stress just as an emotional response. It is, of course, it's part of an emotional response, but our body's ability to regulate proper amounts of cortisol and its ability to nourish the adrenals and make sure that the adrenals aren't getting too shredded by having to constantly produce this cortisol, that's something we can be in control of. Getting on top of your hydration, getting on top of your healthy fats especially, looking to those more alkaline forming foods. Acidity triggers cortisol. Cortisol triggers acidity. This is something we can be on top of. When you're too stressed, when you've got that, I guess, unadulterated cortisol release, when your body is just getting triggered, when just even the slightest thing sets you off, that isn't a sign that your life is too stressful. That's a sign that your diet is too stressful. It's a sign that your endocrine system, your adrenals, your thyroid, your hypothalamus, your kidneys, indeed, your pancreas, these things aren't in balance and they're not working optimally. When you're finding that you've got a short fuse and that any little thing triggers stress, these are the areas of your body that you need to nourish. Now, there are emotional, psychological things you can do as well. Again, we can't stop stress from happening in our life. We can't stop it. Stressful events will always happen. What we can get on top of is our response, how we handle these stressful situations. I really recommend an app called Headspace. Give it a go. I've got no affiliation with Headspace, and I believe they do a free 10-day trial. Go and check out Headspace. That I have found has worked wonders for me. Believe me, running a business with two small kids, moving more times than we should possibly be moving, stressful events happen in our life. It happens to all of us, but Headspace has really helped me get on top of it. But the main thing that I want to really reinforce for you is that you can use diet to help regulate and moderate your stress response, and it's critical that you do. It won't only improve the quality of your life because you won't be feeling so on edge and short fused anymore, But when you are chronically elevating those cortisol levels, it has a knock-on impact to basically every other area of your body. Your endocrine system, your digestive system gets clogged, your pH balancing system, of course, your immune system, and everything else. Guys, please see this as something that you can be in control of and you can impact. This was a little impromptu one this morning, I have to say. I was just out for a little walk down here, but I was here to de-stress. I was here to get connected to the earth again and get my feet into the sand and into the ground. And I just thought, you know what? I really need to share this one today. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little one. Just feel in control. You can control that stress. Sorry if it's been a little bit wobbly. Sorry if I've been looking a little bit over here and a little bit over here. I'm not used to doing these on the old phone. But guys, have a fantastic weekend. And I'll surely see you all again soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye now.